Bird body parts. Part 2. The body. Some words that will help you when trying to describe or learn about birds and their different body parts and identifying features. First we start with the nape, which is the area at the back of the neck, also called the nuchal. An example of a bird named after the color of its nape is the rufous naped lark, but you can't often see that rufous-colored nape. The mantle is the area covering the shoulders, the wing coverts, and most of the upper back. The blue-mantled crested flycatcher is named after the color of its blue mantle. And the light-mantled albatross is named after the lighter shade of its mantle. And then the back, we all know, is the area along the spine of an animal. Some examples of birds named after the colors of their backs are the violet-backed starling, this is a male. The grey-backed cisticola, the red-backed shrike, this is a male. And then you get two Cameropteras, which are very similar looking, but can be distinguished by the different colors of their backs. On the left, the grey-backed Cameroptera, and on the right, the green-backed Cameroptera. And then the rump. It is the area between the back and the tail. The white-rumped swift is one bird that is named after the color of its rump. And although these canaries aren't named after their yellow rumps, this can help when identifying these canaries in the field, if you see that yellow rump in the white-throated canary and the black-throated canary. All birds have tails which help them in flight, and some use their beautiful tails to attract females. I think one of the most well-known birds named after their distinctive tail shape are the fork-tailed drongos. Then you get the bar-tailed godwit, named after the distinctive barring on the tail, which can normally be seen better in flight. And then you get the fluff-tails. As with most fluff-tails, as the name suggests, they have a fluffy tail, like this striped fluff-tail. The northern pintail is a duck that is named after its thin, pin-like tail. Then you get similar birds like the pin-tailed wider and the shaft-tailed wider. They have very, very long tails, the males do, but they have different shapes at the ends. The flank is the area between the ribs and the hips of the bird. It is on the sides, and the area is often covered by the folded wings. This tawny flank prunea is showing off its tawny-colored flanks. In southern fiscals, it is only the females that have a chestnut patch on their flanks. The male's flanks are white. The vent is the area between the belly and the tail. The chestnut-vented warbler is a bird aptly named for its chestnut-colored vent, distinguishing it from the very similar-looking Layard's warbler, which does not have a colored vent. Although not named after their vent color, bulbuls all have bright yellow vents, like the Cape bulbul. In Afrikaans it's nicknamed a bottergat. The belly is found between the breast and the vent. Several birds are named after the belly color, like the rufous-bellied tit, the black-bellied bustard, and the yellow-bellied eremomela. The breast is the area between the throat and the belly. It's also sometimes called the chest of the bird. Here are some examples, like the lilac-breasted rollers, orange-breasted sunbird, pearl-breasted swallow, and 2 buntings which are identified by their chest colours or their breasts: golden-breasted bunting and cinnamon-breasted bunting. And one named after its chest instead of breast, the red-chested cuckoo, which is the Pitmavro. The throat is the area between the chin and the breast. And a bird named after its yellow throat patch, which is not often seen, as you can see in the smaller inset photo, is the yellow-throated bush sparrow, which was called the yellow-throated petronia. And the 2 similar canaries that we looked at earlier, these canaries look alike in the field, but their throat patches will help you, as well as the beak size and shape: the black-throated canary and the white-throated canary. And then we get to the legs. The tarsus is the lower part of a bird's leg. And then some birds have a hallux, which is a hind toe. It is found in perching birds. It helps them to grip onto branches. And then the front toes are used when gripping on branches, also gripping their food, and it helps with walking and running.
Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and post any comments you have down below.